Hello and welcome to Knead in the Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a delicious chewy honey bread with a twist. Let's do it. For this recipe you're going to need Okay, so we're starting with our Tangzhong. Get your milk, water, and your flour in there. Check out the video I'll put here or here, wherever it pops up, and it will go into detail on, what Tangzhong is and the ratios as well. But yeah, all you want to do is get your flour and your liquid in there, and you just want to stir it till you make a nice thick roux. It is that simple. And of course, we're using papatunde. The papatunde is too big again, so we're gonna have to change it to a spatula. We need to get a papatunde junior, don't we? The purpose of a Tangzhong is it actually extends the shelf life of your product. It actually makes the bread more dense. That's how you get the chewier texture, and that's exactly what we want for this recipe. Once you've got a paste like this, you want to leave it for about an extra minute. And there we have it, completely done. I'm just going to transfer into a separate cold bowl just to help it cool down a little bit faster. We just want it to be cool enough so we can actually add it to our yeast without killing our yeast. Now the rest of the recipe is even easier. All you have to do is combine all your wet ingredients. So melted butter in there. You need a large bowl, the larger the better. Get your sugar in there, get your milk in there. The order does not matter. Just get all your wet ingredients, everything apart from your flour, get it in there. Honey, your evaporated milk. We're just gonna give that a light stir just to get the sugar going, well, dissolved. Just gonna sprinkle our yeast on top just to activate it. Again, this is dried instant yeast. You do not have to activate, of course. If you are activating yeast, you can leave it till it starts to froth and then you're good to use. Add your salt, stir that in, and then of course, add your flour. You can dump it all in there and we're gonna make a dough. Just bring that together like so using your hands. It shouldn't be too sticky, it shouldn't be too wet, it shouldn't be too dry. If it's too dry, add a splash of milk and keep going till you get a nice soft dough. If it's too wet, add a bit of flour till you get a nice, decent, firm, soft dough. And then we're gonna add our Tangzhong. When your Tangzhong's in there, you're gonna grab about a handful of flour just to go over it because it's gonna be a bit sticky. Just gonna put this on the surface now. And we're gonna knead that till we get a nice soft dough. When you have a smooth dough, you wanna grab your rolling pin and you wanna gently roll this out till you get a nice long rectangle. Then you wanna grab one end, fold it into the middle, like so. Grab the other end, fold it over top, lightly flour. We're gonna roll this way. No escape, it's the loving kind. Kind of like we're making a croissant without the buttery layers. Get a nice long rectangle. Repeat, fold into the middle, fold over the top. Now we're gonna try and roll out a decent rectangle. Just gonna go over the edges just to straighten things up a little bit. So now you wanna divide this into about a 3x3. At this point, you want to make sure you've got a nice lined baking tray ready to go. These I'm gonna save, I'm not gonna waste them, so I'm just gonna leave the strips wherever I can find a gap, like so. And we're gonna leave this proof till it's about double in size. That should take about 30 minutes to an hour. Just keep an eye on them. I'm gonna wrap it in cling film. Get your oven preheating to 170 degrees Celsius. Anywhere between 160 and 170 degrees Celsius is fine. Grab yourself an egg yolk, and we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of milk in there. Give that a good old stir, and we're gonna go all over our bread. And now we're gonna bake this for 18 to 20 minutes. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get milk. We're just gonna brush that all over the top. That would add an extra layer of gloss. When you're happy with that, we're just gonna let it cool on our wire rack. Careful, watch your fingers when you're picking these up. Let them cool completely before we do anything else. Guys, the flavor is unreal. Oh my God. It's nearly a donut, isn't it? That is incredible. And there you have it, guys. Delicious, chewy honey bread. Perfect as a starter or as a dessert or whatever else you want to use it for, man. You enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.